What is up, guys? Thank you for watching or re-watching or whatever they're calling it these days on YouTube. I don't know. We're doing a little training tonight. We haven't been on here in a little while. We've been having some rain and different things holding us back, so here we are. We got some slick track conditions tonight, so I thought we'd work on some throttle control, some line selection, just being aware of how to get traction. The most important thing with riding, especially on slick tracks, is making the wheel hook up so you can gain speed. If we're just spinning the whole time, a lot of people think they're going fast because they're making noise. That isn't the case. We're just spinning the wheel and revving the engine too high. So we're not going to be on here for too long tonight, but we're going to talk about, I'm going to pull the guys over here in a few minutes. We're going to talk about what smooth throttle control does for your riding, when to use it, some line selection that helps, all that good stuff. So glad you're watching. We're happy to be back live. We got a couple videos coming out pretty soon, so we're psyched on all that. We even have one of our YouTube fans all the way from Chile here visiting. He's standing over there under the tent right now. So I won't even call him a fan, but he just wants to come learn how to ride. He's having some school going on here in Austin, so he's going to come out and help us do a little riding, which you guys are more than welcome to do too. You can come out and train anywhere, anytime you want, from anywhere in the world. We welcome everyone. So, anyways, let's get a little riding action here. Shout out to Den Louis Balbus. We got a small group today. This is Marcelo, little ripper, getting there. Got to move him up to big bike. He's getting big on that 85. We've got Trace Holland coming down the back straightaway. We've got back wheel brake. I'm gonna stop these guys. I'm getting ready to go on vacation, so I'm in flip-flops today. Packing, not in proper coaching attire. Not in my normal get-up, looking like all professional like Cody over there. Oh, I thought he was gonna jump it.
I thought that was it.
Thought he was gonna jump it. We're live on old YouTuber. Small group today, huh? Everyone bailed out.
All got stung by a bee.
All got stung by a bee.
Jackson Hobbs, we know you're in trouble.
You're in trouble. Don't say it's a foot injury. Did Jax hurt his foot?
He fell and
His foot ain't broken.
He told me he was fine yesterday.
I heard he got in trouble.
he thought he broke his toe, but
Did he get in trouble?
It looked kind of swollen.
I hope he's watching.
Maybe he got in trouble for getting hurt, foolishly.
And he didn't get to.
Kids, if you're watching, you better do good at home if you want to ride. Don't be making your parents pay all this money, get you all this cool stuff, and then you not be a good kid. That's demand. Okay, back to lessons.
He fell on mine.
Trace, you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Trace Holland.
I need no intro. Okay.
I'm William Hawkins.
I said that you were the Learn to Ride phenom earlier, so you're welcome.
Thanks.
I am somebody with Backwell Brady.
Backwell Brady.
I'm Marshmallow or Marcelo Cruzado.
Marshmallow Racing's got his own company. What is he, 12 years old? Slinging product. So, guys, here's what I'm noticing. We got a slick track, correct? Track slick. Thank Cody for that.
Thanks, Cody.
But it isn't
Welcome
dusty,
anytime.
so you can also thank him for that. Okay, so we got a slick track. We've got new lines, not the same as it was before. We flattened it out. We got other people riding here, so we can't make it gnarly all the time, right? And what I'm noticing is you guys aren't looking for traction. Okay, you're not finding traction. You're just going kind of going with the flow. Okay, so what I mean by that, like say in this nice slick turn over here, you guys would go right on the inside, right through the mud in the middle, find the puddles, find the slickest spot possible. Instead of starting the turn on the outside where there's a little fluff, starting to make a little berm out there, and then riding the outside edge. Okay? So what you got to think about when you're on a track that has bad conditions is you've got to look for the good conditions, because 9 times out of 10 there's an opportunity to get some traction. Okay? But if you ride the main line that you're used to, it's likely not going to happen, because that line's packed down. It's either got grooves already cut into it, and or it's just super hard and slick like we've got in the middle of the track right now. But all the way around the track, I mean, there's ruts here that you guys were avoiding for the first 3 or 4 laps that you could have been hitting and making nice, just because there was a little dirt pile right before it, right? Okay? There's a berm there that you guys started to use, but you need to start that berm early. Land on the right side of the track, lean early. Okay? Get your leaning done before the slick starts. Okay, then trace. Throttle control is not even a thing right now with you. You're either on or wide open. You've got to learn how to ride the bike in the middle of the power. Like, you know, even sometimes lug it. When it's real slick, you've got to figure out a way to create traction. That's moving your weight around. Okay, if you're coming out of turn and the bike's just sliding, scoot back a little bit. Scoot back 2 or 3 inches and then come off the throttle. Okay, don't be every chance you get. What's another thing that's going to help some traction happen? Go ahead, you had your hand up.
Leaning back on the seat.
Leaning back on the seat, we kind of just talked about that, something different.
Don't be gentle.
Maybe a gear higher. A gear higher where you're not so high up in the RPMs that the torque is crazy. Okay, down kind of lugging on a 2-stroke, you can kind of be right before the power band hits, and then let the power band hit as you're catching traction. Okay, on a 4-stroke, maybe be in 3rd gear instead of 2nd, so there's not so much torque and breaking the wheel loose. See, Cody had something to say about that. You guys understand what I'm saying? Is that you're just going through the motions of the track instead of trying to search for the good lines. Okay, if I was out there riding, I would find some tacky dirt, or a place where I could build a berm, or a rut to hit, right? You got to search for that right away. Okay, track's muddy, where am I going? You know what I mean? You've got to search for it. You can't just expect it to happen. Trace, you got to shift your bike. You're getting to a point where you just like to hear it ring out, shift it. As soon as you come out of turn, 1 more gear. It's only going to help you shifting up and shifting down more. It's just making that foot move more and getting more used to it. You know what I mean? There's going to be times where you have to shift a lot and shift down a lot. We're on a short track and you're going to get away with holding that 3rd gear or whatever gear you're in. I don't want you to get in the habit of that. Same thing with you guys. Okay? Up a couple, down a couple. Up a couple, down a couple. It's not going to hurt you to do that. In fact, it's going to help you get traction. It's also going to help you practice moving the foot back and forth. Okay? Anyone got any questions? Let's try another moto. Thinking about, hold on, before you start it. One thing we're going to think about. One thing. I just had a big long talk. You can come up with something out of that.
I slide out a lot, so I just need to focus on where I should be on the bike, like what you said, instead of like just.
Study what's happening underneath you. Yeah, it's a good point. Study what's happening underneath you. Did I slide coming to that turn? Did I slide? Okay, I'm going to move my butt back a couple inches and roll the power on a little less aggressive. What about you, William? One thing.
I'm going to try to stay in 3rd gear more often.
Okay.
Less shifting down. And I'm going to try to lean into the corners a little more.
Perfect.
And back brake into the corners
Perfect.
more.
So I'm gonna try and find some tacky dirt and shift down more and shift up.
Perfect.
Shift down more and then shift up and then look for like the track.
Make the lines. Make the track yours. Don't just show up to a track that you're just riding. Make it yours. You know, a great rider makes a track theirs. I've talked about this many times. You notice if you watch the Pro Nationals, you watch the big races, you watch like the GPs where Jeffrey Hurlings, he makes, do you guys see the video of Hurlings jumping that little thing in the turn? That's making the track yours. They didn't build a double in the middle of that turn for him. But to create a smooth rhythm, he's now jumping through the turns. Okay, making the track his, making the flow his. Okay, if you guys can learn to do that at a young age, imagine where you can be when you're 20 years old. You know what I mean? So start thinking about those things now. Imagine how good you'll be at it by the time that you're Jeffrey Hurling's age. You know what I'm saying? We're just planting the seed here, but you guys got to start training the body to do it. You train the body to do it, 10 years from now, it's a habit. You're nailing stuff. You're then getting the videos taken to you and getting spread all over the place. That's the goal, right? Or at least one of the goals. All right, any questions?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's ride. got a bunch of old guys. Matthew DeCiccio, full name. Come on back, little Brady. Kick that thing. All right. These two like to battle, and there's no way around it. They just like to battle. Hurry up, Brady. Come on, kick it with some throttle. Here. You need a top end. Hop off. Hop off. Hold that. Got you, bud. I got you, bud. Yeah, we have a website, mxfactory.com. Email us from there, and then we can get you hooked up. We'd love to have you down. We got a kind of nasty turn here, and what I'm trying to explain to these guys is you got to find the line. Look, there's an inside dry line. This line out here could be developed into a nice rut where you can make some momentum, but they were going to the inside, splashing through the mud. Makes no sense. Now we've got Trace going to the outside, starting to make a little line. We've got Marcelo going to the outside, starting to make his own line. Now they have some momentum into the rollers. So it's all about creating your own destiny when you're riding a dirt bike. You've got to create your own destiny. Muddy out here. Not muddy like it is in Europe muddy, but muddy for us. Alright, see where Brady goes. He's very inside, which is okay, but it's slick coming out. Nice, nice, nice. You guys got any questions for me while you're on here? You got me handy? I can answer them. Whatever you need. We're going to cut it kind of short tonight. I just want you guys to get that first talk about line selection, throttle control, body weight management, all that good stuff. Oh yeah, there's some fast guys in plus 40. We're gonna let them moto for another 5 minutes or so. Off that brake, nice smooth throttle. He now has enough speed to double into the rollers, where earlier he wasn't even barely jumping into the face of the double. Creating a little momentum there. Good stuff. That was good. Alright guys, I think I'm going to pop off of here. Make sure you keep your eyes peeled for our next video. I think the next video is going to be how to shift properly, or yeah, we shot 3 videos the other day. I forget which ones are coming, but there's some cool ones coming. You guys keep your eyes peeled, and we do appreciate all the love. Thank you so much. You're always welcome to ask some questions in the comments. We try to get back to those as quickly as we can. It's just me and Jason doing all this, so it's hard to channel is growing, so it's really cool, and we're proud of it. So without you guys, we would be nothing. So thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.